Well, guys, it's been a while, but I'm back to another EU4 After Action report, as this is actually the first time in a long time that I did a game on normal difficulty. No mods or anything, as this was Nogai. As wanted to play him for a while. I actually did a game like a week or so ago, and I made to like the 1580s, I think, but got in a big war with the Polish Commonwealth, so decided to rage quit and restart and try out some things I learned from Reddit recently. And yeah, so became a great republic and all that. Took over as much of Central Asia as possible. And for a while I tried to befriend Russia as a counterweight to the the Commonwealth and Lithuania. But that didn't work out, unfortunately. And the Ottomans ended up allying me as they took over a lot, as you see. All the way up to, like, Eastern Europe, deep in there, all the way to India. And honestly, their borders look pretty good. As they took over parts of the Caucasus, moved into Iran as we pretty much split it. Central Asia, Afghanistan, such. And eventually, once I took over Russia, I had him as my vassal for a while, Muscovy. And Qasim has been my ally for the entire time. And once I took control of Muscovy enough, I eventually took over more of like Russian and moved into Scandinavia as I took over parts of Finland and Scandinavia into Sweden and such. Eventually, Muscovy, there was some territory that was part of whatever country was here before. Oh, it was Denmark. Because yeah, Denmark colonized and took over all of like this part of Russia, and that really helped weaken Muscovy enough so I could eventually take them over and puppet them. But there were a whole bunch of territory that was Danish right here that broke away to Muscovy, like double their size, and that caused major problems with me trying to keep them under their control. So I had to invade them to cut them down to size. Couldn't take over the rest of them, and Livonia Order took over the rest of them, which really got on my nerves because I couldn't finish them off. And it wasn't until like the 1690s when I finally started colonizing. And I didn't even finish the job because this province right here, I can't colonize it because I don't have the idea to look at Terra Incognito, whatever it is. But yep, I took over more. I attacked Shun and took over some territory over here. And Manchuria got pretty big. They took over all this. They took over almost all of Korea, and they straight up took over almost all of Japan. I don't know how they did it, but they pretty much did, as they've been kicked out of almost their entire homelands. They're now in Japan only. That's wild, but took over all of that. And yeah, so yeah, that's how the progress went. As I built up my army a lot lately. I didn't really have much of a navy and such. As GDP, I mean, not GDP, this isn't Vicky free. Where is it at? Here we go. That's tech, ideas and such. Decided to focus more on trying to get as much army stuff done late at first, since I found out. I didn't notice, but apparently when you unlock an idea, it lowers your cost of tech by like 2% for each idea. I did not know that. I thought it was only if you unlock a certain idea, like, where is it at? Like this one for administration ideas, unlock this administration tech costs 10% less. I didn't know, oh, if you unlock an idea, it lowers the entire price. So one whole like military idea knocks down the whole military tech price by 12%. Insane. Absolutely insane. So yeah, that is Nogai right here. Hope you all enjoyed, and now here is the final results of the map too.